Today I got a video response for the Essential Credentials crew, their YouTube channel. They've got a YouTube channel and a podcast. Just kind of came across them recently. I've listened to maybe about 10 of their podcast episodes and found them really interesting. Learned a lot about 90s inserts and really enjoy their content. And they're running a giveaway for reaching 500 subscribers, I think it is, and they asked us to talk about, it'd be entered in the contest, make a video talking about a card that you just find yourself putting on your desk, looking at a lot lately, or thinking about a lot lately, or something that's nostalgic to you, or something like that. So, and then also to give something for them to talk about on a future episode. And mine's kind of one and the same. I have an idea, and it also coincides with the card I'm going to talk about, but I'll just jump right into it and show it off while I talk about it. But it's 1995 Pinnacle Zenith Z Team, and this card I just thought was very unique when I picked it up at a show recently. Included it in a trade, and I looked it up. The design you see on there is using Dufex technology, D-U-F-E-X, and I just think it's a really interesting design that they put on cards in the 90s. There's obviously a lot of innovation that happened in the 90s. You've got, I'm sure I'm gonna forget some of them, but I think about die cuts, acetate, probably etching. I think all that stuff came about in the 90s. And then you've got Dufex, and I had never heard of it till recently. And I thought, man, what an interesting, treatment or design that they put on these cards. And I just think it's really fascinating. And this card on the back, don't pay attention to that. I did not pay that. That's just the price that was on it. But I kind of got some gold on the back here of this Griffey. I took it out of the top loader and team bag because you really gotta kind of take them out to show off the shine. So guys, if you if you check this out, again, this card is kind of where my mind's been at lately, and the Dufex technology. I've been picking up some other Dufex cards, and I'll show off a couple of them here too. But if you guys could talk about that, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'm interested in learning more. Where did it come from? Who came up with it first? Why don't companies still do Dufex? Obviously, it's a Pinnacle thing. You'll see Pinnacle did it in the mid-90s, but if you could talk about that, I'd be interested in that. Maybe some other guys would be too. You may have already discussed it on a different episode, and if so, let me know, and I'll try to find that one. But a couple other examples of some Dufex technology. I keep moving. You've got to move the cards to really appreciate the Dufex, and it's almost like one of the guys in the 90s group, and I think it was Greg, who's on the podcast too. It's almost like a liquid. It almost looks liquid-like when you look at it. So anyways, guys, that's my thing is I'm trying to snag some Dufex inserts recently. There's several different ones. I'm showing off just a few here, but man, these Z-Team cards are really getting me. This is the only one I have from the set. I might try to pick up some more. Kind of that mid-level of rarity. They were, I think, 1 in 70 something packs or something like that. So I mean, definitely affordable. But just a really cool looking card. So anyways, love to hear more about Dufex, and looking forward to more content from you guys. Thanks.